The words of the Grace House will not be taken lightly. All the board of directors and the volunteers that step here know what the Grace House means. It means providing grace to these women that are in much need of grace. Because we know these women that are out in the streets, they are hurting and they're crying out for help. And we decided to have this Grace House open up a home of safe rescue, a place where they can call home, and a place where they can feel the grace and the love that they much need. As the song Amazing Grace sings, through many danger, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. This is grace that leads them home. There will be many women that will walk through the doors of the Grace House, and they will call it a place of home, a place of rest, so they can be restored and to gain their strength back again. It is not a coincidence or a mystery of this plan that this street is also called the Peace Street. This house is also called the House of Grace on Peace Street in Salem, Oregon. And many of you know that the name Salem, Oregon stands for Shalom, which is Hebrew for peace. But Shalom means more than just peace. There are many meanings. And that's what we're going to dedicate this house to. It means completeness for the women, wholeness, health, peace, welfare, safety, soundness, tranquility, prosperity, perfectness, fullness, rest, harmony, and also it means fully paid. We are believing now that these women will receive everything that's on this list for peace, for shalom. It is because of you two that the homeless women have something to believe in. Thank you. And it is also because of you two and others, but I want to dedicate this to you, that these women have something that they can dream on. Thank you.
Come on in and take a tour of Grace House. We can't wait for you to see it.
When Women at the Well started, we were helping women out in the shelters and picking them up out in the street. We would take them to this group called the Women at the Well, and we were helping them by teaching them life skills groups and providing clothing for them and a free lunch. The largest need that we saw with these women was a need for a shelter so they can remove themselves from the survival mode that they were in and live in a home where they will feel safe and secure and have a place where they can actually gain the skills so they can get a job and a place to live.
Well, I can tell you firsthand. I grew up in abuse. I was homeless at 15, living in a car in San Francisco with my cat in my glove compartment. And I had to work 3 jobs to get a home. And I was one of these people that would sneak in and take a shower in the sink of a restaurant or a service station. What is it like to have a home where you can come out of survival mode? There's no better feeling to have somebody care for you and say it's going to be okay and to pick you up, give you a home and a second chance. And when somebody does that for you, you never forget it. And then it changes a person on the inside. When you've been there, done that, gone through that, you know what it's like when you drive by those people. They're not just faceless people. They are people that have, through circumstances, maybe been sold into slavery or domestic violence. There's not enough shelters in Salem. There just isn't. It's very scary out on the streets. And to have a home and to be safe and to have a support group, to be able to get up on your feet, 6 months should be a good program. They'll be able to make it. And I'm proud to be a part of it. It's just amazing.
We're going to support these women as they learn new skills. They learn job skills. They learn how to work out these horrible job applications and resumes that we all have to do these days and go through some mock interviews, they're going to gain a lot of self-esteem. They're going to gain a lot through groups, through financial education groups, so that they have the skills to go on and be totally successful. I wish every woman in the world had the opportunity that these women are going to have. They're going to have opportunities above and beyond any of our dreams to just find out about themselves, to grow and become so self-sufficient and reliant.